2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. This game in Houston marks the start of a homestand for the Rockets. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year. And so here is Houston. It's a 5-point game. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing, just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Houston's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Lawson against Smith. Lawson drives in. Capella, the pass to Freak. Knocked away. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Dave Yeager. The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about the way their season had been developing. He told me, we've been learning the hard way that anything less than a 100% effort is not going to get it done. I want to see my guys a lot hungrier than they have been. That would certainly help, gentlemen. All
right, Doris, thank you very much.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Lawson dishes to Freak. To the paint and stolen by Wright. And here we go with Adams running it up the court. Pass to Green. Rebounded by Capella.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Smith kicks to Adams. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Adams has got his second basket of the night. Lawson outside. Clock at 6. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Down low, here's Adams. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Lawson, here we go. The 11-footer, second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Capella's got 7.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's Adams. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
And it's Freak missing.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Grizzlies have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. The first one falls. And Allen drops them both. And a double-digit lead.
All right, Houston, coming on the court are your own Rockets.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but it's the second.
On the court.
Here, Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. Freaks checked in for James Harden. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Wright's checked in for Randolph. Green comes in for Green. Jordan Adams, he's checked in for Tony Allen. And Smith subbed in for Mike Conley. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Also Lawson out there. Corey Brewer is out there with Howard. And it's Capella in at the 4 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In third, the Rockets.
You got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Both free throws good from Smith. Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
And that one misses. The Grizzlies shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. No good on the free throw.
At the line for 2.
He hits the second from the line. Rockets trail by 14. Lawson kicks to Freak. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Marc Gasol.
Personal foul. Penalty situation. At the line for your Rockets. Freak!
That free throw, no good. And he ends up missing both free throws.
A slight rebound advantage for them. 1 more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Yeah, not sure what that was about.
And we've reached halftime.
Well, James, throughout the
It's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's and Freak subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And the Grizzlies leading by 16, so the Grizzlies 5 right now. Allen and Green are the wings. Zach Randolph is out there with Brandon Wright, and it's Conley in at the point.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here's Randolph, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Randolph's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
It's Harden with the drive. He got right to the cup using that screen.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Right, the pass to Randolph.
A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. 2nd in opponent points per game, 2nd in second chance, and they were ranked 3rd in blocks. A good, solid defensive team in the paint.
And you talked about their defensive ranking. I mean, they really do a good job of holding their opponents to a low point output each and every night. That grindhouse style really wore on teams.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
And stolen by Freak. He kicks to McDaniels. That is good. McDaniels got 6 points.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Allen dishes to Wright. And there's the pass to Conley. Just 3 to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. And that one's good. He has 7.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Here's McDaniels, guarded by Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Conley. Good season for him last year. Put up about 13 points per, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Sure, you know, most guys would be satisfied with that stat line, but he's built for more.
Ty Lawson, he's checked in for James Harden. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Marc Gasol's checked in for Wright. JaMychal Green comes in for Green. Jordan Adams, he's checked in for Tony Allen. And Smith subbed in for Mike Conley. And he gets it back. And good on the basket. Book it. Adams has got 19 points.
Timeout charge to Houston. All right, Houston, coming to the court are your own Rockets power dancers. Give it up!
Brewer is checked in for KJ McDaniels.
Corey Brewer.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Kings.
They drew a lot of fouls in their games, guys, and that was the one area that really stood out when you watched it.
Just lacked discipline defensively, Greg. I mean, that's why they got a lot of free points at the charity stripe.
Capella kicks to Lawson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Randolph goes in.
What a great game for Randolph in this one. He has 12 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
Rockets trail by 15. Freak passes to Motiejunas. Rejected by Gasol. And Adams kicks to Randolph. It's taken away by Brewer. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Brewer's got his first basket. And here's Smith. He has 7. On the wing, Green. Kick out to Adams. Smith for 3. The shot is off. Houston's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. It's stolen by Adams. 3 on 3. Here's Gasol, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Gasol's got his second basket of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Drive by Adams. Softly drops in the floater. Adams has got 4 this quarter.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Puts it up from 15. No good from Lawson.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him. Howard's checked in for the Rockets. And Memphis also making a switch. Mike Conley's checked in for Adams. Memphis moving it around.
Yeah, he'll make the walk of shame back to the bench. He gets to watch the rest from the sideline.
And the Rockets. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Mike, when you take a look at how